Good evening, ladies as well as gentlemen. Papa Boris here, playing some more Tales from Candlekeep Tomb of Annihilation. It's time for our next mission here, the Great Ape. So, I'm not actually sure I'm gonna get 29 experience here to level up to 5 and get our third character, but I'll certainly try. So we're gonna go ahead and use the mage this time, just for a little bit of variety's sake. The ranger I'm pretty much just always gonna use because he's friggin' amazing, especially now that I've upgraded his at-wills to do 2 damage. Pretty sweet. So the mage will take web and haste, and the haste is really good on the ranger because you can haste up the ranger and then he can use, you know, one of his at-wills twice and get more damage out of it, or like use a daily and an at-will. And we're gonna use fire shield. Like I've said before, I think fire shield is pretty much the only daily you should ever take with the mage, especially because the mage is rather weak. Being able to block 4 melee attacks is really spectacular. One mistake I make a lot, and I apologize in advance if I do it, is forgetting to activate my fire shield on the first turn. That is a classic Papa Boris mistake, so I'll try to remember to do that, but again, I make no promises. Okay, so let's think about our positioning. Both of these characters have a speed of 6. The ranger can jump, and the mage can't, so that's one thing to consider. The ranger is the more flexible of the two. So I'm gonna put the ranger farther away, I guess, like this. But I'm not really sure it actually matters how you choose to explore early on. Here, we're first trying to find the fallen tree, and then we're gonna fight another boss monster. The mage can move through these things, but the mage cannot end her turn on them. So we're gonna go ahead and ignore this area for now. Oh geez, that's serious. Okay. Alright, so this thing just killed itself by attacking into my fire shield and dying, as did that thing, as did that thing. And this thing would have too, if it had hit me. So that was definitely fire shield at its finest. Obviously, you know, later on, it gets to the point where you can't kill things with fire shield quite so easily because they all have, you know, 2 hit points, but that was pretty awesome. That there was a tile of 3 things and then 2 of them just killed themselves. This is the rare moment where I'm actually going to use my melee at will, because otherwise I wasn't unfortunately able to get up to this monster and shoot it. I couldn't shoot it from where I was standing, and I couldn't shoot it from over there because there was no line of sight, and I couldn't shoot it from the same tile. But it was fine because I hit it, so good to go. Oh my god. Aha! We interrupted an encounter with our elven-kind boots. How lovely. Okay, so the mage will explore. I'm gonna put the mage close to this corner of the tile so she can reach that tile and explore over there if we end up hitting a dead end over here. I used the wrong power. I used Chromatic Orb, which does 2 damage and has terrible attack bonus, and this monster only has 1 hit points. That was just a bonehead move. Sorry about that. Here's a 2 hit point monster. You have to be very careful with these monsters with toughness. Toughness means that if you shoot the monster from, what is it, 4 squares or more away, your attack deals 1 less damage. I'm gonna do that anyway because it took a damage from this fire shield, but you have to be a little bit careful. I have definitely failed to kill these things sometimes because of that. This thing, I'm actually wanting it to attack my mage so it'll die, so I'm gonna run over here with my ranger, and that should make this thing, if I understand its rules correctly, attack my mage. Another 2 hit point monster. Now this is definitely doable even if you don't have your weapons upgraded, but it's just gonna be damn convenient and easier because, what am I doing? Oh, that was stupid. Yeah, so my ranger should be able to kill this in 1 hit. Its armor class is abysmal, but there's no reason I shouldn't have taken a free shot at it with my mage. Got a trap here. I'm doing pretty well, so I think I might turn on greed mode and get that chest. The Belt of Hill Giant Strength's not my favorite item. What it does is it deals +1 damage to all your attacks. Obviously that's good, but whenever you miss an attack, the thing is destroyed. Whoa! I just triggered a trap for 4 damage. Alright, well, let's pop a healing potion. Each character begins the game with 2 healing potions, but I recommend you to use them liberally because you find them pretty frequently, and you really only need them when you start playing on harder difficulties. Alright, let's explore down this way with the mage. I want to keep my characters together. It's a good rule of thumb that in scenarios that have a boss fight, you want to keep your characters closer together. The reason for that is that monsters, like I mentioned before, are villains, or sorry, not monsters are villains. Villains, like the boss monsters, attack every turn. And if one character finds them, then they're gonna start attacking every single turn, but the other characters aren't around to actually kill the monster. So the character who found him is just gonna get walloped while everyone else makes their way over. This is actually pretty tough. This thing attacks more than once. It deals only 1 damage. Later on, you're gonna start finding these things that deal like more than 1 damage per hit. So it's kind of serious business. Alright, let's go ahead and see what we can do. So I am actually not going to open this treasure chest right now. I think that would be a little bit greedy because 10 hit points is kind of a lot to chew through. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually not going to explore. I have so much adrenaline that I can just block encounters for days. I am going to... I think we're just going to Cone of Cold and hopefully kill the zombie and take a big chunk out of the big boss villain. Okay, they both hit, which is really nice. Ooh, seize the moment. That is amazing. So I get an extra attack. That's fantastic. So we're actually going to also use Lightning Arrow, and that should kill this guy, because Lightning Arrow deals 1 damage to adjacent monsters. Okay. Well, maybe I could have opened the chest. Maybe I could have. I can actually have the mage open the chest. It's fine. We're just gonna pass the turn here. So the monster is now gonna attack the mage. Let's see, spawn a new monster. Yeah, let's not spawn a new monster. Oh, that was 3 attacks. Okay, so don't end next to him. I'm gonna go ahead and web this monster. And then I'm gonna fly over here to this empty space near the chest, passing through the traps. And oh, this trap had been popped, so never mind. I didn't have to do that. Let's go ahead and open the chest, though. Got recovery. That's nice. So I can actually... Oh, this is amazing. All right, that's gonna make it very easy. I'm gonna get my fire shield back. Perfect. That's one nice thing about the mage. She always should use fire shield on her first turn, which means that then if she ever does find recovery, she's much less likely than the other characters to waste the recharging power of recovery. So this villain, despite being a villain, is just totally thwarted by the webbing. Yeah, I guess we don't need to be very fancy here. I can just Ice Storm this asshole. See what happens. Alright, so I missed, which means that my Belt of Hill Giant Strength got destroyed. And this thing is now down to 1 hit point, which is fine. I'm not going to explore because I don't see the point of it. I have enough of these things to block events for days. And I guess the mage, I can feel pretty comfortable flying back here because if this thing actually hits me, it'll die. Alright, but I got it. So there's a bag of silver, nice. And we complete the quest. Alright, perfect. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and or subscribe if and you did. Let's go ahead and collect our 4 treasure chests. We'll be 4 instead of 3 because I opened 1 during the scenario. Man, you just don't get that many uncommon crafting materials in those common chests. Alright, so one thing I'm looking forward to seeing here is whether I can craft a basic weapon for one of my people. Man, I got an uncommon chest and it was just mostly common crap. That's pathetic. Well, we did get up to level 5, so we're going to be able to use 3 characters on the next mission, and I might be able to craft a weapon for somebody now because I'm beyond 700 gold. So let's see. Nope, all you can do is craft accessories, which is worthless. You can craft secondary weapons and armors, which is not that useful. Ah, man, what do I need for weapons? I need 21 more of whatever the hell that is. Oh, just 1 more of whatever the hell that is. You need 5 more of some wood, and you've already got your weapon. Okay, so we're going to get that pretty soon. All right, well, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you again soon. Take care.